So, I am talking about Marvel movies now, and reviewing them, and just movies in general, because I love movies so much, and I want to share them with you, because I drive people around me nuts talking about movies. They don't want to hear my topics about awesome movies like Jojo Rabbit in 1917. They don't want to hear that, but I like talking about it. But I am working on a pretty cool video which will come out in a couple of days, so definitely stay tuned for that one. Star Wars song video, so it's taking me a while to work on it. So right now we are on Spider-Man Homecoming, so let's get right into it. We return. Spider-Man Homecoming was the first MCU Spider-Man, and my favorite live-action Spider-Man movie, just because it was a different movie from the original Spider-Man. It's like every Spider-Man movie, it's always like, I got bit by a radioactive spider, lost my uncle, oh my god. But this one started differently. This one started with him doing a documentary of him fighting in Civil War and that stuff, meeting Tony Stark, which was very different. And Tony Stark made his suit, which was also better, because in the others, he would always make the suit. And it's just not fun for us to watch the same old shit over and over and over. So finally, we got to see something new. Now, in Spider-Man Homecoming, he wants to get the suit because he feels like he has more potential. But for some reason, Spider-Man Far From Home, he doesn't want the suit. How does this make sense? But in Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah, he does want the suit, and Tony Stark says, you failed a mission. If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, which is a good quote, I say. But then Peter Parker learns, but then he has to deal with his girlfriend's dad, which is the Vulture, Michael Keaton. Great actor. And they have a large fight in a plane area, and goes pretty well. And Spider-Man beats him, of course, and saves him, because he's Spider-Man, come on. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming's a fun movie. They go to actually many places that some MCU movies don't do. He went from Queens to, like, the UK or something, LA, I don't know, somewhere like that. Then he went on a plane, New York. I know Queens is in New York, but yeah, he goes to quite a lot of places still, and it's just a fun movie to watch. I saw this one in theaters too, so don't be worried. The action isn't the best in this one, because it's always in a dark area, except for the ferry fight, but usually it's dark, and it's not as good, like, with the fighting, like, and the visuals aren't as good. Like, have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Those visual effects are insane, and Spider-Man Far From Home. But Spider-Man Homecoming had a lower budget because it didn't make as much money as Spider-Man Far From Home did. But, like, when Spider-Man Far From Home came out, it used the money from Spider-Man Homecoming and Venom to make the movie much higher budget. And then it made over $1 billion. So Spider-Man Homecoming was a really shocking movie, actually, when we learned that the Vulture, Michael Keaton, was the dad. Like, whew, that was shocking. Then the Vulture learns that he's Spider-Man. It just jams a lot into it, which is fine, because they took a lot of risk in this one that they haven't done in any Spider-Man movie, except for Spider-Man in Spider-Verse, but that came after. But now you probably want to hear my rating on Spider-Man Homecoming. I would give Spider-Man Homecoming an 88 out of 100. The music's good in this one, actually. I didn't say that, but it has some great music in it. So Spider-Man Homecoming, 88% out of 100. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like.